problems, and so instead we have Sound standing in for OG.
That is devastating considering how well he's been playing, but OG must fight on anyway with a spot on the line in London. This BO3 is all that stands between you, that, and these Portuguese players back in Dona. Aros Dos, he's been the talk of the town. He hits the opener. Mutirius running around the corner. No way he's getting out of here alive. No, he's done enough. It's Fiku in a clutch.
Man, forget a knife's edge for Mutirius. That was on mirror's edge, mate. He's parkouring around in the donut like nothing you've ever seen. And now just Fiku left. They've spotted him and they're... Yeah, I want to go back to one of the things you said about how, you know, the RMRs, you saw them fall in the BO1s, and this kind of links into the idea of them having a good map pool is their success in BO3s, the streak of BO3 wins that they're on. I think that really ups the intrigue and legitimacy for Saw, right? It's not like they're one of these teams that kind of show up and get away with cheeky upsets. Yeah. It's like, no, they actually do better in the grindy, long old games. That's where you get the best mileage out of Saw.
But hey, here's the stand-in. Sound, once on the academy roster for OG. Romanian player playing in Nexus. But a nice 1D gal mid, that'll be all for now. It's only pistols waltzing towards B.
Yeah, Roman's going to make quick work of the cave split, or at least he was meant to. The Glock of Regali will actually find him, but that's the end of the line. Ujax holds on.
Through. But OG trying to make that adaptation, leaning A, insta. Or this is a rush smoke.
All right, so they want to go up tempo here, but this is a perfect time then for this double setup over towards A main. Saw right place, right time, and it's Story.
Perfect.
Tipping the scales in their favor with that AWP shot there.
This is really good for Saw right now. Encroaching in for more. They drop Regali's AWP as well. 2 more T's in both positions. No, and that's an awkward jump up, but Ujax doesn't have to commit, and it puts Sound in a clutch.
Yeah, and as he goes swinging, they're set up, they're staggered, ready to deal with him. So Saw do chain the 3 together. They've not really found a thing. They've not been able to cook up an appropriate answer to this lane control. They're going to try all in middle. But Saw have got a lot of bodies here ready to respond. It's an even trade right now, and Sound takes it one step further. But there's Story through the red smoke. Collateral found, never even saw him. But Story comes knocking, and OG, they get sent away. It's all through smokes as it's a fire half put forward. He might be left scratching ahead as to why he's not here in this all or nothing BO3.
Yeah, we wish him best of luck on his recovery, but it's unfortunate timing, isn't it? OG looking for a pistol round that maybe propel them back into this map, but they've stacked the wrong side right now. Smoke makes it pretty clear. Nexius wants to come through. It seems like they've got no flash to do this, only smoke kit. It might just have to be full 5v5 retake.
This first kill is weighted super heavily here. Yeah. It gets really awkward for whoever loses that first man, and it looks like OG want to try and move past that worry by just all flooding in through the CT spawn, but Aros Dos, how did he get through?
Mutirius with the 400 UD.
I think the other thing that's a little bit brutal is that Nexus, the team that Sound's a part of, don't play Overpass, so...
It's not going to get much better. But it definitely could get worse. Saw trying to close it their first gun round, popping through the mid-smoke. Great position for Sound. Finds that opener. Oh! Almost dropped his gun to the point where it would have flown away with a nade, but found an AK in time. They're going to try to split him from upper.
Yeah, this double mid setup is in danger of getting crunched on, and that's what's happening right now. Sound and Nexius will get a kill apiece, so they've kept it in the advantage of OG for now. Ujax and Story still in the picture, though, and I wonder, did Ujax see him there? It felt like his elbow might have been...
Yeah, the molly would have trapped him, burnt him. Keto gets away, and he's cleared mid as well, so as far as he's aware, they're regrouping on a bomb site. He's read it well. Which site? That's the question. Fiku left alone at B with 4 kills in the game.
I really hope we see Keto head towards B. His teammates got donut. He would hear anything in the A play, and yeah, now he's making that decision. So he's going to join up with Fiku. a 2v2 over towards this B site, and as the util comes in, OG are preparing themselves. This is the game on the line. They've got the man advantage. They're in the good position. Can they walk this one over the line? Ujerks with the first, but now he's going to step up in the clutch, and Keto won't let it happen. 2 quick kills should hang him up in the wardrobe.
Him.
Yeah, him in the hood still.
Sleeps like a bat.
Well, he has been sucking the life out of OG.
Reaching a lead, 12-6, and just a standard B pop. Only Fiku in the site, and that may be a problem.
Yeah, they need the smoke open, but Sora smart enough to wait there. They don't get overzealous in the cross, and so nothing offered up to that AWP. The util's just a smidge too late here to have any impact. Arasdos able to cross out of there after planting the bomb, and now Materis, just looks away at the wrong time, and then Keto and Nexius move in. Keto deals with them. It's all left on to Roman. Are they thinking about Roman's empire here? Spam on the bomb. Looks for it, but can't quite find it. And so Regali will get rid of that last man. No clutch today. The gap is closing.
Okay. It's closing.
We're hitting the point where it's like, no, fair enough. Like, you're more than entitled to be worried now that OG have streaked all these rounds together.
I want to see them just slow it down and try and get some picks first, right? Because they've had a 5v4 post plant and a 4v4 post plant, and neither of them have really been close. So, thin the herd, get this util down, find some picks, and OG will give them the fights. Nexius, a risky swing up heaven, but he'll abandon back to middle. Lurk smoke on A. They're just going to go for a B pop again. This might actually work. OG a panic rotating.
Yeah, this is nicer this time, right? They've set a real precedent of kind of just committing with the first volley of util. This time they lob a bit out over towards A, and OG are paranoid about it. This B site doesn't have the usual cast here to slow down this exec. Okay. This time they leave long open, and they've taken that control. This is far better. This could be the beginning of the end. 4 on 3 as that bomb's down. And OG scrambling over. Everything they've got is going into this retake. Nexius with the first, but he can't take it any further. Story comes up with the reply, and now it's Regali or it's nothing. And OG lock it down. It's the game for Sora, the map run. As mentioned in that last map as well, this isn't one that Sound himself is super accustomed to playing. The stand-in for OG coming in to replace Heavy God. His team don't really enjoy Overpass. But OG have made some nice moves here in the pistol. You can start looking at this big flank all the way through the spawn. It might never find a kill, but it's at least allowing a heavy lean over towards the top site as this hit moves in. Story might have opened, but Regali will respond. Keto tagged up, and he will get finished off by Ujerks. They've got to give up some space here, and as they try to battle from the bank, that's when Story gets involved. Sound's backstab. Looks like it's been heard, and they know about it now as they try to take space away from CT. They've only got the back lines left to worry about, and so everyone, 4 crosshairs, are bearing down upon Sound's position. You can't really expect him to win this, and so Saw lock in a pistol.
Yeah, they're just very excited, Furia grabbing a player from this team, but I really hope we see Saw stick together, because they've been together a long time anyway, not just Materis and Roman, but this has been a long project with the young'uns. So, it's great individually if you want to, make that change in your career, go to a tier 1 organization, and, more so a factor when there are partner leagues, but given how they're all changing next year, I feel like we will get more of these underdog stories, and smaller national teams hopefully rise up again. I'm sure Launders is happy to hear that. Because it won't just be how big is your org, it'll be how well do you play. And right now, Saw are playing extremely high-level CS.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's talking about the 7 series win streak that they're on. Look at to turn that up one more here. But something else, here's another crazy stat for you. Yeah. They haven't lost to BO3 this year.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that's 10, and if they win this one, that'll be 11 BO3s.
Crikey. Oh, long rush, no one's turning. Regali got to flick back, dodges the flash. Nexius held 1 as well. He's still here in front of the toilets. They line up. There's a trade, but Ujux only just survives for a second. Sound swings the smoke, and it's going to be a spawn. Let's see how Regali finds his opener. He won't even do anything. It's 4B. He's just going to get his util in mid and live. OG takes short.
When they got the numbers, they want to try and trade a bit of space for it, but
Nice.
it's a nice setup to deal with the short play from Saw. They were very ready for that, and in fact, I think they were even hoping that they got given the aggression there.
They were so sure they rushed Connector with the AWP and got the short pick. Like, you're not scared of Connector for any reason. Such a dangerous opening move.
Up doesn't see anything, and so that's going to send one man back up towards up, and Nexius moves there. Well, Regali and Quito stay on B.
Saw, this is so grimy. They're waiting to see if they catch anyone reacting. Because eventually, OG,
When you're down in a 3v5 like this, you might get nervous. Yeah, it's a bit of an awkward nade.
Ooh, this is terrifying. Nade, water steps, but it's all a bit of a fake right now by Saw. Nexius, with the world on his shoulders, has to pick his position wisely.
This is going to be a real, down to the wire type of play here from Saw. Oh, but
It's
that's,
not, it's not the end of the world, because now they'll just be able to save 3 guns and buy next. Like, what are the chances Nexius is going to put up such a hold that Saw lose a 5-on-3 like this? Nexius knows better, he'll give it up. Saw get a plant. Yeah, if this is... Nice round from Saw, explosive into B short, grouping, executing, keeping 5 alive. Everything they would want.
Yeah, Saw are very happy with that, and now they even get a chance, not immediately, but it's coming up to capitalize on some of the damage they did in these earlier rounds, right? OG, ever since really, you saw him fall out of that big squad. I mean, hell, they were here as well. OG have made it deeper than they did.
Sure.
and once again, he was kind of deemed as like surplus to requirement. They had him in and out of that squad into the academy roster. And then he takes an OG where you would look at it and you're like, yeah, I don't know. It didn't leap off the page yet.
No. I don't think any of OG's rosters really happened for a while. Ooh, a little earlier, pacey one. Hop into B, and there's Arastos doing what he does best. 3 crucial entries.
And that's the round. Arastos, hats off to him. They're the rounds that you can rely on him for.
Yeah,
And the frustration coming through from Fiku. You just got absolutely steamrolled down on the B site.
Wow. What a reality check for OG.
Worst way to lose a round as well. It's not like it was some drawn-out affair where you... Oh, I think Regali had a spawn. Okay, he's not really had too many chances to, play spawns off of this AWP. But he's going to take it fast over towards mid, try get involved early. The flash is holding back for now. They blow that smoke open. He knows there's players here now. Or util to follow up. He's going to turn his attention, I thought, towards the party, but they just up and leave. Leave an extra bit of util and then drop down on that AWP. Never fired a shot off. So it's not like Saw knew it was found itself over towards mid, but you can take an educated guess. Regali's trying to get ahead of that guesswork. Sound and Fiku with a bit of aggression out through Monster, and Arastos lies in wait. They will manage that trade onto him, and just like that, Saw have lost all their presence down towards B. As far as they know, OG could be carrying forward with this push and could have taken all the space. So Saw really only have this A site left to finish on.
Sooner the better, really. Even though they have loads of time, you don't want more info getting gained at B. The AWP is still lower. That's to Saw's benefit. Nexius, a very nice position taken here. But if the smoke fades, it can clear him. He's going to get ahead of it. 35, a flash poised to get aggressive. Roman blind, and Nexius the same. Now he's in hot water. They're bombarding him with util. They're getting closer. He goes through the smoke, only taking one. Quito throwing himself forward, missed Roman going wide, and this AWP is locked out late to the party. But they don't know. They think there's a third player in store. They're acting a little bit hesitant, but that plant will be allowed.
Bomb now down for Saw, teed up in a 3-on-2 post plant. For Regali and Sound there, they're kind of locked out of this by the util. Good bit of time's gonna have ticked off that bomb by the time they're even able to play. And with Saw shooting for the stars of a 7-5 half on the T side of Overpass, that's really all the legwork done for them here.
Oh,
Regali
nice.
wins that one, but he's got to cook up even more here. It's him and Sound left in it. And now with that spot, they know where Sound is. Mutierrez will finish the job. It is a stellar...
Especially Saw their home, or their second best map maybe. That's a nuke, which of course was insta-banned out by OG in this game. For good reason. Story gets a mid spot, facilitates 4 on B, but he hears him coming up connected. He hangs on, but not for long. That kill will complicate this round because it wasn't necessarily an A commitment. We still have Sound lurking Monster. I like this pistol call. They've left just the Julies on B. Just Aristos.
But he might get backstabbed. Oh, never mind. Sound's been spotted and those dualies suddenly turn around.
Oh.
Won't make a difference. Sound will secure the kill that sends OG in towards this B site. A quick double from Sound. And suddenly a pistol looks teed up for the OG squad. Wait, hang on. What treachery is this? The bomb's gone up A, but Mutierrez is here. Mutierrez is here. Still, they're going to deal with him. That one...
You think he was saving, but you know, Nexus has been impressive. Regali, we know, is one to watch, and Keto's been performing above what you would really require of him. But that's part of why OG have made this dream run right now. Remember, not only did they take down Complexity, okay, sure, we saw everyone who traveled from the RMR, NA RMR, America's RMR rather, struggle, but they took down Heroic in the form they're in currently. It was a very legit win from OG.
Very heavy lean in towards the bathrooms here from the Saw squad. And that might leave them feeling a little sore if this play comes in down towards lower. That's the last bit of util here for this B hold. And once that smoke starts to fade, oh lordy, they're coming. And they're coming fast, straight through. Aristos goes unchecked. And he's going to get out with one, setting up Ujerks for a multi-kill of his own. 2 on 3 as Keto and Regali try and find some salvation here for the OG squad. Try to retake that lead. I'm not planted yet. Regali goes and checks Monster. Now going to look to plug in those numbers. Keto trying to take some space. It's just the one and done. If he could have got away with that second, the round is OG's. Instead, it's going to fall onto the shoulders of Regali. Planted the bomb and then Swift on the reposition to get here. Pretend smoke lobbed in.
Helpful for him.
A little veil to hide behind. Regali deals with Story, but there's the backstab out of Roman.
Well, I say it helped him. It gave him cover for that crossing short player, but as a result, he didn't see him either. So didn't know there was a player in the middle of the bomb site. Who did it help more? Maybe Saw. They win the round. 8-7, a nice attempt. It all rounds are going.
Yeah, even like, you know, the accidental jump in the 1v1. That's just, it's another thing to get under your skin if you're OG, if you're Regali.
He was dead regardless. They're going to go again and pop Monster. Will Nexus do anything first? He's so far out of the action. Chose a spot. No one will adjust. But OG, with very little util, feel like this is one of their better options. Smoke timing's good. They creep through, but there's the swing. Nothing found.
Yeah, nice opener from Keto. Sound takes it one step further. Mutierrez is now the only B defender left standing, just trying to buy some time for these Heaven players to get set up. Story will get involved. An immediate dink down range. Mutierrez burns out, looking to escape. So the advantage is with OG. Still this very late player in Nexius now arriving to the scene over on the short position. We'll go all the way around to Monster. They're just looking to play around the bomb here. Don't want to offer anything up to Saw. They want to give them that kill that sends them in for the retake in the first place. But Roman's looking to take matters into his own hands, creeping up close. Ooh, just peeking up over the top of this ledge, and Roman deals with both players. It's only Fiku now. This is his time to shine. A clutch, a 1v2. Gets the trigger discipline off, but he didn't see Story. Still, he's won the round.
What?
But that's wild. He was right there.
And that's it. Maybe 4x3, but like he's right. He's right next to you.
1 by 1, 1080 by 1080, man.
Ooh, what,
I mean, you're not going to get given an opportunity in retakes like that every day. Like, that is a real head scratcher of a chance that Saw were gifted, and so they knew how important it was to capitalize on that.
Okay, saved AK, some pistols, scouts. Got bits and bobs here. But OG have had an immense T-side. Cool boost. It's a different angle. Only 1 round gained in this half. Nice shot, though.
Lovely opener from the scout. Sora looking to get back on track in this low econ round, and yeah, they know that this play was coming in towards upper. The scout given a few more chances, but in comes 10-second reaction time for EQ. Will get caught up in that SMG spray. This one starting to get away from OG. This was nothing for Saw really to fall back on. They had that one gun and a scout purchased up. A low econ round for Saw, and it looks to be the one that brings this game even closer. Regali and Keto left in the hot seat. Keto closes the gap, moves in, tries his hand at the double. It's close, but no cigar for Keto. Just Regali. They've spotted him out on the long side. Tag down range, 2 HP on Regali. And held from the bathrooms. He has gotten past that bathrooms player into the back of the site, but with only 10 seconds left, he needs this kill at truck, and Arostos knows that. He's just holding it safe from back in the toilets.
Do so, let Nexius do some stuff along again, show some face on A.
Story had a good mid spawn. Looks like he does want to get involved with that AWP, but the util forces him off, so at least forcing some concessions out of Saw. That was a bit of a tongue twister.
Supportive AWP with Roman on tree, but they're gambling on long very heavy right now. And OG can just walk the snake through the bathrooms. Even Connect getting played. Ujex's top is open, so he's got to be very careful in this position. Or rather, he's on water, so...
Oh, you can feel the tension in this round, can't you? No one wants to be that first man to fall, but the barrel's been seen. Roman swiveling his head around, has given up that first kill, and there's Ujex getting backstabbed down at Connector. Arostos, lights out performer for Saw, trying to claw it back, and he will with 1 kill there. Is that enough to give Saw a second chance in the round? A second chance that it didn't feel like they could earn. Arostos, 1 more man to contain. If he finds sound, it's a level playing field. Arostos, what a time for him to do this. A 3-on-3 back the way of Saw. And it comes from that start. Arostos.
This might make them panic. The bomb's still going B. Keto is selling a fake solo at 20 seconds. He won't commit. I love it. He can still join this B play. It is all Arostos. That's been the whole story. Alone of the barrels. The smoke comes in. He swings. He wins. He takes 1.5. Nexius with enough room to plant, but only 10 seconds. Gutierrez is a nade. Can he get it in on the bomb in time? It's coming down. It's a touchdown. 5 seconds. I don't think Keto can do a thing about it. It's Saw on match and London points. Devastating grenade from the heavens. What can he do?
And now the heartbreak really sets in for OG. They couldn't win the 5-on-3. They're denied by a touchdown nade. Keto takes it personally. They get the opener again, but that wasn't enough in the last round. That hero in the last round gone immediately, though. It's Arostos. That is the player you want to remove here. Gutierrez brings it back.
Poor sound. Being wallbanged like that.
All right, OG, they're going to play with a bit more tempo here up towards the A site, but Roman's already got that spot. He's seen them moving in close, and he immediately concedes the site. At this point, he doesn't want to offer up that opening kill, not before his teammates are here. Gutierrez now joins the ranks of this A-hold. Smoke goes in. But has it gone too far? Yes. Yeah, that fell down the dumpster. There's no smoke there. Saw have got open sight lines for this retake.
Fiku, same position as well.
This time he's got to win onto Ujerks. This time he's got to lock in the kill on Con. And you feel like Ujerks is going to wait a little bit here. He doesn't want to be that first man to play, letting his teammates get out first. Fiku, that's so rough. He falls at the hands of the Con flank. This is getting away from OG. It's down to this. Keto backed into a corner. One man left to beat. The captain is doing all he can to keep OG in this. And good rooting from Keto. He's dodged the Ujerks flank. He's winning this one a time. Keto does it all. Fantastic round from the captain.
And look at the money. It is tatters for Saw.
Yeah, I mean, well, last time, right, Saw were in this exact same position with a buy, much like this one, and that was kind of what brought them back into the game, as crazy as that is. And a lot of it came from Story's scout. A heavy lean down towards lower. OG, if they can... Oh, dude, I kind of hope it does. With how hard they've been trying. With the rounds that Keto's given them.
It would hurt to lose now.
Oh, the scout falls, tag down range. This was exactly how it started last time, with Story securing an opener, but look at the ground that Keto's taken right up in the front lines. He's been the point man, he's been the leader, the captain of the ship, and he's not looking to go down with it. He's looking to save the day here. First man in, the rest of the squad moving alongside him, and they've dealt with Saw rotating up through the bank. 5 on 3. They ease into this defense now. Sound is found in the bank side, but there's Fiku to get that trade. The last man, Arostos, giving it all he's got, but he can't win this one. Regali sends him packing, and OG have clowns to keep your team alive, and then he's yelling at you in the next, telling you to believe. It's gonna rub off. You won't help yourself but believe.
The Saw finally don't have money at the tip of their problems. They have orbs, they have everything they need, and they already have the advantage. Explosion out middle. That's a pick and B. Meanwhile, Sanchez spammed out Arostos out of nowhere. So we go back to a 3-on-3. Mutira isn't connected. They know about him.
They don't have Keto to fall back on this time to bail them out in some crazy 1vx. So
you still have a firepower trio right now. You have enough to win this round, and it's got to be a retake for Saw. They have no control towards upper right now. Story's pre-rotated B with the AWP. He's trying to make a read. They should get a plant if they don't telegraph this. But information's starting to get gained. Lighting up areas of the map. Mutiriz is moving.
Yeah, this is actually going to leave them with like a double short setup here for Saw. And this is, you know, you would even play a like this under normal circumstances. The fact that these guys have come up calm won't make a matter of difference. Mutiriz gets that first bit of contact, but his teammate's not with him. And so Nexius secures that kill. Ujerks even fires off, so slowly but surely OG know where these players are. Story's run down the bomb. The plant comes in just in time, but he's now out through the dumpster. He's looking to be their worst nightmare. Smoke on the bomb. Story covering. Regali. Missed opportunity from the bank, but they're on the bomb, and Ujerks with that stick has robbed this round.
What is... But OG, it maybe was never meant to be.
And now Saw's time to go for the throat. I mean, they've got 3 chances to lock in a trip to London to the spring finals.
Gotta seize this one. They had 2 last time.
I mean, for OG, as much as these rounds, these clutches, these moments that you've had have given them hype and belief that they could do this, all of that has just turned to a stomach-churning feeling now that it's not enough. It's not been enough. They would need to run this back in another overtime.
Take out on top site. Regali's AWP left longing for a fight. He may never get it. Oh, Story looks a little keen. And Regali hits his. This has been a very close head-to-head in this series. Go for the B pick instead. Crucial trade for Fiku, getting back into a safe position as well. They'll re-swing as a unit. Good grenades, but the flank is in. OG know where this is ending.
Yeah, Nexius, good timing on this. Can catch Ujerks out through short. Oh, never mind. Ujerks turns around and deals with him. And Arostos, what was his thing all throughout this first half? It was these B entries. Quick kill from the man. Tease up Mutiriz. Just Regali left. 1v2. plant coming in. Mutierrez gets on it, and they might just double swing this. Regali doesn't have the gun for the job. Quick shot anymore. Mutierrez locks it down, and Saw and London.